It's 2:06 a.m. on Saturday, August 11th, 2012, and kind of a note to self. And the reason I'm posting these in the first place is so that I can keep track of and remember when I do the narration over this documentary I'm making about this thing, but kind of remember what was going on at the time, how I felt, because things have changed a lot since I started this. And yeah, I'm just getting up. I've had that weird kind of tiredness lately that I had once before when I was not feeling real good, and it's nice to just zone out and go to sleep. It's hard for me to sleep. I'm hyper vigilant. I wish I didn't have to sleep. I like doing stuff so much and making. Now I see there's not enough time left in my lifetime or anybody's lifetime for me to really fully maximize all of this stuff that I have and do all the songs I want to do and stuff. But I wanted to do some, so that's what I've done, and I'm doing a couple of the people. Oh man, you know what? That's the other thing that's really annoying me too. Is I've got a bunch of computers doing a bunch of stuff around here, and if anything goes wrong with any one of them, I've got a lot of spare parts and stuff, but not everything. And I need to. In fact, that one's yelling at me right now. Come on, man, pull through. Come on, man, you can make it. It's I'm gonna have to take that one apart, and I need to order. This is fucked up. I need to order a soldering iron with some solder, because my other one was left outside in a waterproof bucket that filled up with water in the rain and ruined a bunch of shit. All of my Oscar shirts, all of my shit like that. Nice stuff you can't replace, and a multimeter that I built. So I need a multimeter, I need a soldering iron. That'll be my extra money this month. And then I got to pull that thing apart and be extremely careful and make it. Well, I can fix anything, but it's a matter of having the right parts, the right tools, and the right temperament. Really focusing on it. No, a couple of the people who listen to my music and the cover songs I've done. This guy just came in. It says he did a cover of Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here." That is the best I've ever heard. And I favorited it, and I don't do that. I favorited like just a guy, not a signed artist or not somebody we all know and love, but just a guy doing "Wish You Were Here," because he changed the guitar rhythm. The sound is excellent. He changed the guitar rhythm. It's like Tom Waits meets Pink Floyd meets somebody who can sing better than Tom Waits. And it's thick, it's rich, and it's the tempo is just excellent. So I just posted on his site, not trying to get him to come to mine. He said about my stuff. He said, "Thanks, Billy Bob. Saw some of your stuff. Amazing and different. Something about it that absorbs you right into it." And a lot of people have said that, and I designed it that way. Really, what I like to do and have done is just taken what we love, what all of us love about having common. I've kind of had a chance to get, and then there's that intangible, but what we all love about these songs. And everybody loves the Road Warrior in that genre. I mean, everybody loves Highway to Hell, everybody loves the Road Warrior, and everybody loves the guitar there. And also, there's something more than that. So I try to get on the something more. Sometimes I get it. Not the other thing. And it's taught me not to be so. What do you want to say? Prejudice or have preconceived notions about people, because one guy, a British guy, and this is perfect, he wrote on my cover of Whole Lot of Love, which as I was doing it, and another song I love, but I was really tired of. I've played it for years. I didn't remember it as I was covering it. I had to relearn it quickly and get back to the heart of the core of the song. Try to anyway. And as I was playing it, I realized, my God, I've known this since I was a little boy, and I've known all the parts: the drums, the bass, the guitar, the vocals, the words, everything, the feel. And I thought, I don't try to duplicate. There goes that other computer yelping. And if it goes down, everything's fucked up. I can make it sort of work for about 127.5 hours at a time. Anyway, so the guy, a British guy, posted on my cover of Whole Lot of Love, "You captured the piece." This is my favorite comment ever, because it shows I was being prejudiced. He understands what I did and knows a whole lot more about music and maybe what I'm doing with it and stuff than I thought was possible. You captured the piece, chained it to the radiator, and play hot fork with it. You captured the piece, chained it to the radiator, and played hot fork with it. And that perfectly. As I was playing the guitar, I thought, you know what? I'm going to weave in and out of what this is and what it was. And as I was kind of laughing in my head, like, this is so easy. And yet I realized when it was hard to do that, oh man, somebody just commented on my Portishead Roads cover. Awesome. All this is the best I've seen and heard in a long time. And that means a lot coming from this guy, because he fucking nailed Pink Floyd "Wish You Were Here" better than I ever have, and I've done it a million times. I'm going to forget about that. I can't. These computers are. If something doesn't work right, I'm the kind of person that I can't. It's hard for me to live with. That's why I don't even care about what the thumb means. It just fucks up the graphics on my pages. Seeing that all the time. It's like some asshole somewhere got to stick a harpoon in you that you can't possibly pull out. But that was super cool, man. And I'm a good enough producer and humble enough, it doesn't have anything to do with me, my music project. It has to do with people love the songs. But it's fun to be sort of a part of doing that. And also it's neat to see that some people understand. They get it. They know music enough to get what you're doing, what you're trying to do. But yeah, and that's always where I had fun with the song, where you know it well enough to now. I can duplicate all of Pink Floyd, all of the Beatles, all of Rush. Go give me some drums, a bass, guitars, vocals, keyboards. Give me unlimited time in a studio, or just here with drums and whatever, everything I need, all the instruments. I can duplicate them to a T, but why? I don't understand that when people do that. Why? So I change things up, and I try to bring something to the song. By the way, I found something. I've been looking at Led Zeppelin's "Thank You." Couldn't make it work. I didn't duplicate it, but I made it sort of country-ish. I'll start out taking things from one. Do a Led Zeppelin song in a country style. Do 07 in a thrash metal style. And that really teaches you the power is in the melody and the words, which I never paid much attention to tell you the truth, until the last few years. So yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff going on. Kind of, when I get down to it, a lot of people are watching my music now, and some people are watching my vlog, I guess. Oh yeah, well, I know like 1 or 2, 3 definitely, but I've kind of been through this before in different levels, and I was like, I can't and won't change who it is I am or censor myself to sort of tailor make, uh, you know, try to please people. And I think that that's just the thing. You got to be you, and the people who gravitate towards you will, and the ones that don't won't. Plus, I mean, the people who've actually even followed this a little bit, I'm hoping that my movie isn't like, really good and everything, and this would never happen because there's nobody to follow through on it and make sure that it gets out there. But, I don't want it to be one of those movies where at the end it's like, yeah, he really did good. And the poor bastard died in that RV in the middle of nowhere. A posthumous. I don't like posthumous medals. It's kind of like, what's the point? The poor bastard died. And, yeah, like Emily Dickinson said about soldiers on battlefields, flags vex a dying face. In other words, when you're dying, the things you care about, you can't remember why you cared about the things you cared about before. And like your country as a soldier, and you're confused as to why you ever believed in something that strongly, and now you threw it all away. You're dying because of that. Flags vex a dying face. Emily Dickinson. 11/29/33.